Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets for Tuesday the 4th of March. Um, the main takeout overnight is the fact that we're now getting a bit of a bounce back in risk appetite following on from yesterday's big sell-off. This has come on the news that excuse me, tensions in the Ukraine beginning to calm down slightly after President Putin has ordered an end to the military exercises that have been going on the Ukrainian border. This has certainly meant that certainly the FX pairs that had suffered in the hours yesterday have been bouncing back. Stocks are higher significantly, so in Europe. Certainly the DAX and the FTSE are all up over 1% today, following on from their significant declines yesterday. That also has been seen in the Asian markets overnight, where there was a slight recovery, which helped to stabilise the risk appetite in the early hours anyway this morning. So what we've also seen is gold having a big retracement of its move yesterday. So there's certainly a big turnaround in risk sentiment or investor sentiment in the early hours at the moment. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to keep very close to this. I think intraday trading is very volatile when it comes to geopolitical updates and news. So sticking very close to the latest news is vital in these sort of situations. I think technical analysis sort of gets led slightly by the geopolitical events, and certainly that could happen over the course of the next couple of days. You've also got a significant amount of data, maybe not so much today. Today is probably the only real respite day that markets will have this week in terms of economic data, but as the week progresses and the data becomes more thick, just be careful, as the news and events will drive these prices higher and lower. Overnight, we've had a Reserve Bank of Australia decision to keep rates flat, and that obviously that was seen as a positive. That helped banking stocks in Australia, also pushed Aussie stocks higher as well. This morning you've got the UK construction PMI, that's at 9:30. Now the construction industry is less than 10% of the UK economy, so not a huge impact, but it certainly will be watched, as construction has been very volatile in its element of GDP in the UK recently, so that will be watched at 9:30. But other than that, there's nothing really else going on economically wise, so I think you're going to have to stick very close to these events in the Ukraine today. My chart of the day is I've looked at the S&P 500 really, because basically these markets in Europe yesterday had significant declines, but the S&P didn't really have too much of a bad day in the end. The key support band between 1825 to 1848, that remains nicely intact. It just really looks like this is actually unwound back into that nice support band, and the bulls will probably be looking upon that as a nice buying opportunity. Actually, the momentum indicators will remain very strong. Even on the intraday chart, you'll see this nice band of support that comes in around about 1840, but with these momentum indicators once more, look at this MACD nicely unwound to that neutral level, and could well start to pick up again, and the stochastics bouncing from oversold. RSI is not in any way in bearish configuration, so I think all these indicators do suggest that this is actually probably a buying opportunity rather than anything to get more concerned about, certainly with this nice band of support in place on the S&P 500. So I think that's what investors will be doing. Certainly if the S&P can move back above that 1850, the key high back from a couple of weeks back was 1850 spot 84, and that produced a bit of resistance last week, but now I think any move back above there would certainly signal that it's going to be pushing back towards these highs once again, so I think that could well be seen, certainly judging by the reaction of the European markets so far today, then that could happen at some stage in the next day or so. So just watch out for that. But anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading today. As I said, stick close to the news, certainly with regarding to the Ukraine, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.